Hello sports fans, Revo back again for Carvo Gaming with some more Arena. And today we are offered, well, similar to our recent videos here, Rogue, Pally and Warrior. I do like some Warrior. How can I not play Warrior? I think either the Violet Teacher or the Azure Drake are absolutely fine here. Personally, I just slightly go for the Drake ahead of it. Because the Drake is just solid by itself, and Violet Teacher sort of means you have to have a couple of spells in there just to get loads of value out of it. Of course we take the Weaponsmith. And of course we take the Warsong Commander, very important for solid warrior decks that you get offered one at some point. I actually quite like having an Execute or two in the deck now. I wasn't a huge fan of Execute when I first saw it, but I've come to like it a lot more. If you build your decks properly, you can take out their big guy relatively cheaply. And more importantly, it's the tempo that it provides. So, you know, if you've got 2 or 3 guys out already on the board, a couple of 1/1s and stuff like that, and they just make the big taunt, make the big 8/8 tree. It's just like, ping it for 1, finish it off and then execute. You know, there are times when it works really well there. So Inner Rage is fine, Loot Horde is terrible, but Frost Elemental is the pick here. Definitely the Gurubashi Berserker out of these 3. And absolutely the Slam. It's fine to just slam on turn 2 if they make a 3/2, you know, you don't have to draw a card. It's not essential. I think we take another Warsong Commander here, just because they're so valuable. We got a couple of 5-drops already. I think the Injured Blade Master is the pick here. Because obviously it improves your battle rages as well, you get to draw an additional card. And I think another Azure Drake is absolutely fine as well. Wow, these are some expensive cards here. I don't think the Stormwind Knight is that good by itself. So I'm going to take the Rocketeer. Well, we need a few 2-drops, and the Crocolisk is certainly a fine 2-drop. I don't like the Grunt, I don't like the Oracle, so it is going to be the Tiger here. Tiger's not so bad, given we got, you know, 2 Warsong Commanders, so there's a chance it can have charge. And Mr. Cruel Taskmaster. And of course the Cochron Elite. You know, the Shield Master's also excellent, but I just love charge as a mechanic for warriors to have. I was wondering if we were going to get a weapon. Shame that the Venture Company Mercenary is in the same one there, because he's also awesome. Not a fan of this guy. I don't think he particularly does anything. Not a fan of shield block either, so we're going to take the healer. It's pretty expensive if you look at, you know, the rest of the deck here already. Wow. I guess it's another healer, but this is one expensive deck here. I think an upgrade's absolutely fine. Cobra's also very nice. This is one expensive deck. Argent Commander's just too good, and these two are thoroughly average. So we're just looking at fleshing out these early cards now, and another slam helps you do that, helps you survive until you get up to 5 mana. Awesome! That's what we want to see. He's the beast. Big old Chillwind Yeti, just one of the best cards going there. Tough pick actually between the Dread Corsair and the Silvermoon Guardian. Potentially 2 weapons, so could be casting it for 2 or 3 mana. I'm going to go with the Corsair because we might get we're more likely to get more 4 mana minions than we are 3 mana minions from what we've got left. Awesome. Yep, we like some Harvest Golem. I think Leper Gnome or Inner Rage here. I don't think we can afford another Tiger. Probably an Inner Rage, I think, because we can use it in conjunction with our 2 Azure Drakes. Third Warsong Commander, don't mind if I do. Well, we could take an Inner Rage here, but maybe we just need some more cards with Taunt. And nice little Arcanite Reaper there. And we finish off with a... I was going to say a rare, but it turns out to be some legendaries and some pretty average legendaries, given that I'm not sure whether they've patched Nat Pagal or not, because he's been drawing cards at 25%. But King Muckler, turn 3, is wonderful. Though in this kind of deck, Baron Geddon's also pretty good because he's generally really aggressive and beating people up, and then of course, you know, he does players as well. So it's a tough one between Muckler and Baron Geddon. I think we have to go with Muckler. But it is very close. Yeah, we'll go with Muckler. So, interesting deck. No Spellbreakers. I always want to see Spellbreakers. I always want to see Swamp Oozes and Shattered Sun Clerics. Didn't get offered any of those.
Garrosh versus Anduin.
It still feels solid enough to me.
Victory or death!
We're really hoping our opponent makes a 2-1 for 1 mana, like a young priestess or something. Question is whether we want to put the Cruel Taskmaster out onto an empty board, and I'm going to say no. Well, you're not the only one with Harvest Golems.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So what we're going to do here is silence this guy. And finish that guy off. And that's largely nullified his coin now.
I wonder.
Is someone injured?
Not bad. Not bad at all. So we're just going to make a big tiger. He can't really stop me from killing his cleric next turn.
I wonder.
So take that cleric out before he gets to draw any more cards.
To Northrend!
Yep, he's just that good.
Charge forward!
You see how powerful that Yeti is when used in conjunction with the Warsong Commander there.
Is someone injured?
Guess we're just gonna beat up your cleric again, right?
I wonder.
Time to whip out my Reaper and take that guy down.
Ruptar, go! Charge for the Wellsong! For the Wellsong!
So, you know, our opponent's just like a lot of priests. They just build really slow decks. You know, they love their mind controls as well.
To Northrend! Victory!
For the Wellsong! For the Wellsong!
Another mind control here would make me extremely sad.
I wonder.
That's absolutely fine. You know, he's just spent 6 mana dealing with 1 card. Feels awesome to me when they do that.
For the will song! For the will song!
Oh, beat up my 5-2. I mean,
I wonder.
beat up my 5-2, make some guys.
I wonder.
I'm not sure how you can have 5 cards in hand and take this long over your turn. There's clearly going to be one play that's better than all the others.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Seems absolutely fine. You can do it! You can play the cards in your hand! There we go! We got there eventually.
For Nazata.
Looks fine to me. Yeah, let's have another
For
one.
the will song! For the will song! Charge! Forward! For the will song!
These guys, they're just so brutal. Stuff with charge. So, you know, he's dead on board here, so... Needs to either heal himself or make a taunt. Yep, that makes me sad. Wow, he forgot to attack. He forgot that his guy has charge. Which is awesome.
Blood and plunder. No order.
For the will song! For the will song!
Do we beat up the 4-3? I think we do. So, you know, he's really need these 2 mind controls to get him back into this game. Well, we know whatever he's going to play now is worse than the 3-3, or else he would have played that first, right, and then copied it. I'd have actually copied the 2-3 and then played another minion and run that minion in. But let's see what his other minions are, in fact.
I must consider.
So he's already forgotten to attack with his 4-3 Cochron Elite. Wow, that's a terrible play. Terrible play. He should have copied my 2-3 and then cast the 4-4 afterwards, making his Warsong Commander 4-3 and then run his 4-4 into my 3-3 there. So that was savagely bad play from him there.
No quarter!
For Najatar, where shall I strike? For the Wellsong!
I don't like putting him to 1 life. Much rather get his guy off the board.
Ready to ride!
Your magic shall not save you.
So we need a bit of luck here. Fiery War Axe will do it. So will he. Awesome. So you can just see how brutal Warsong Commanders are. You know, we didn't need that much luck. We only needed, like, a guy with 3 power. But again, you know, if our opponent had played perfectly, we probably should have lost because he mind controls my Cochron Elite and kills one of my 2-3s there. I think that completely changes the game.
Garrosh versus Rexxar! Let the hunt begin! Victory or death!
Pretty good going second hand here. I think we keep the Harvest Golem. And, well, we're obviously keeping Muckler. The thing about the Injured Blade Master is because if your opponent's using bananas, actually it being a 4-3 rather than a 2-3 can be a good thing for us there, but, you know, getting the replacement guy is probably better. I'm going to lead out with the 2-3 because of deadly shot. You know, if I coin into this guy and he just deadly shots, it's just sad times all around for me. But since we've drawn this guy, I'll play him out instead. I don't mind so much him getting deadly shotted. And he's big enough to take anything out our opponent plays this turn, whereas the 2-3 might struggle, you know, if our opponent makes a 3-3, something like that. And then if we were to play Muckler, and give him 2 bananas, he can then make his 3-3 to a 5-5 to take Muckler out there. As it is, our opponent might just have lost the game. Even multi-shot here doesn't take both of my guys out now. But he's just so far behind on the tempo at this point.
I wonder.
Well, this is definitely the play.
Your turn to bleed! Try this!
I figured it was more likely to be an explosive shot than anything else there. You know, he's making a mistake a lot of hunters making. I gotta draw a card off my buzzards. It's like, you don't. Just play him out when you get him.
Your turn to bleed! Job's done.
Thought it was more important to put a 4-5 out there than the 5-5, getting this guy back up to 3 toughness. Takes him out of arcane shot and explosive trap. Still gets multi-shotted, but doesn't help him though, he's just dead. You know, he's just had a ridiculously slow deck. Oh, there we go. There you go. Still alive for a turn. No, take the 4-3 out. The 4-3. Or 4-5 even. Take the big guy out. Oh. Didn't help him. So, just way too slow with his deck. He steady shotted turn 2 and 3, and therefore he lost. And you can't afford to do that. So he's got a hand with like guys which are like 4 mana and 5 mana, and he's just not playing them. Well, he's not throwing them away to get cheaper cards. He's going, oh, these are awesome guys, I'm going to keep these, they're going to be really good on turn 4. And he did nothing.
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
You have to have plays in those first 3 turns or else you've just lost. I'm not sure how good Arcanite Reaper is at all against a Warlock. They generally have pretty fast decks. So going second, it feels a little bit on the weak side to me. So our opponent's probably going to attack us with his 1-3. which will obviously improve our slam.
So many possibilities.
But if he makes like a 3-2 or something, awesome. So he's just going to waste his turn there. Nice. I think we just do the same again, get some value out of these slams here.
You call that a win?
That looks absolutely fine to me. So we can finish it off with the weapon next turn. But the stealth makes it very hard. Wow, what a great draw that was. I could have also put the Drake down and done the 2 points of damage to his minion, but then I wouldn't have been able to deal with the Alarma bot, which, you know, could have put like a Deathwing down or anything. If he's smart, he probably takes out the 2-3. Because he's going to take so much more damage if he takes out the 4-3. If he wants to race, that's also awesome.
Try this.
I actually think, in case he's got a Hellfire here, we could take this out like this, and then next turn play another Warsong Commander out.
For the Warsong!
That way, if he does Hellfire... Oh,
To get ready.
such an idiot. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself again that I forgot to attack with these before getting rid of my Warsong Commander.
What you want?
But, you know, no Hellfire from him.
Watch this.
Charge forward for Najatar.
Watch this. Your turn to bleed.
Yeah, I just had a pretty heavy coughing bout there, so still pretty rough.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Shields up!
So luckily, my mistake didn't punish me. And he knows he's dead. He's just hoping to draw Soul Fire there and do some one.
This time.
Definitely can't wait for me to be over this illness. Been knocking me out for most of this week. I should release another video just like 20 minutes of me coughing, just so you can all hear quite how bad it is. Someone thinks it might be a whooping cough. It's possible it does have a lot of the symptoms of it, but I'm definitely over the worst of it already.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Victory or death.
Mages are usually a little bit slower, so obviously going second sucks really badly. But he's wasted his turn, which is nice. Usually they got a Frostbolt or something for the first minion, so at least this way my minion replaces himself. And if he makes a big guy, we can stick a Cruel Taskmaster. Awesome. Wow, what a terrible waste of that turn that was. So, very happy to see that. You know, he's one of these players who seems to think drawing cards is amazing. But now we just get to beat him up every single turn for the rest of the game.
Back to work.
He has 10 cards in his hand now. But I have guys. So let's see what he's going to do with his 10 cards in hand. He doesn't know this yet, but I'm hitting him for 18. And I've got an Arcanite Reaper as well. And then, you know, we've got Stranglethorn Tiger again that he can't deal with, that he's going to get an attack in. So even if he flame strikes here, we can just like play a Reaper and beat him up and put him to 5. You can't even flame strike because of my 4/5. It survives. Well, you either have a taunt or you've lost.
What to do? What to do?
Yep, he's desperately looking for a card that says taunt on it. Yep, buys him a turn. Wow, that's funny stuff right there, isn't it?
Job done.
Truth is my shield.
Awesome draw. Well, needed some help there, and that wasn't going to be it. Oh! Yes, it was. How lucky! Just aren't I the greatest at this game? So ridiculous! To be fair, I gave myself a chance there. I really hate Blizzard. I said in my previous video, I think Blizzard is like the most overpowered mage card. Just not being able to attack the turn after is brutal.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I might have been better making the Stranglethorn Tiger. Going second again. Not my day at all. I'm going to keep the Drakes because I think they're pretty important against mages.
Hello.
The light protects me.
Greetings.
So, you know, give him those bananas. If he's smart, he'll use them straight away on his 1/1.
What to do?
Like, use one banana, ping my guy for 1. Awesome. Favours from him there.
Charge forward! For the Wilson!
Yeah, he definitely misplayed that. So that's tedious. Really don't want that to be the copy a minion card. Really don't want that one to be it, so I guess we have to waste our turn on this crappy little owl, right? I mean, we can't just play a 4/4 out. That would just be awful. Yeah, of course it's not. Of course it's not that one. Like, he shouldn't be playing any secret that's not a mirror entity there.
Or die! Or both.
To Northrend! Victory!
Death again!
Get in there and fight, maggot!
He's playing some bad minions out here.
I don't have enough mana.
Now I get to set off his Vaporize with my 1/1 sheep. And he's pretty much realised the mistake there. Yep. So he's had to use a banana. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's awful play. You gotta protect that Vaporize. Not a Vaporize, so it's either counter spell, or the redirect spell. I mean, you know, it could be the one that stops him from taking lethal damage for a turn, but that just feels awful if it is.
Back to work!
Lucky for me, I don't have any spells.
What to do? What to do?
That is a super risky play from him there to do that. Like, if those arcane missiles didn't take out my big guy, he's just screwed himself so hard.
For the king!
What are you doing? I can't believe he keeps thinking about attacking me. You know, Arcane Missiles is not a good card, and I'd never recommend mages take it. That's also a terrible card.
Try this! The gates are open.
Yep, that seems fine. And there is the Flame Strike right on cue.
The gates are open.
Mind if I roll knee?
So if he's got any brains, he shoots his own 2-1 here. And draw a card.
Give me a quest.
And he should have done that first, because like if he draws a 6 casting cost taunt now, he suddenly goes, "Oh, I've lost." So he shouldn't have played his questing adventurer out there.
Garrosh versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death!
looks absolutely fine to me. These are both beat sticks, and slam allows me to get to turn 4 without being crushed too badly.
Drink with me, friend.
We're gonna save the slam though. As my Harvest Golem will trade with this 3-2.
Pandaria will be ours!
Job's done.
So right now my 4-4 will survive next turn.
Try this!
Job done.
So, you know, despite the Shadow Madness and the other things, I don't feel too threatened by the cards in his deck yet. Still not really impressed by anything. Guess it's got to be this guy, hasn't it?
What now?
To Northrend! Victory or death!
Probably fine taking 6 and going to 15 here, to be honest.
Watch this!
Get behind me.
Charge forward!
Victory or death!
For Najatar.
Watch this!
So that was an absolute waste of his turn there. Which is awesome for us, spending 8 mana on that.
Where shall I strike?
Watch this.
Blood and plunder.
You know, if you build your deck correctly, and you really don't care that much about mind control. That's a terrible thing to silence.
Watch this.
Where shall I strike?
So I don't know, we just crushed him with better cards. He's taking 20, so this one is over.
You have better.
Cards like Inner Fire, they're just, you know, really poor, and anything that sort of doubles the minion's health and stuff like that is just weak sauce. You know, he had a good start with the Shadow Madness, and you thought, oh, he's gonna put some pressure on me now, and then nothing happened. But I just made big guy after big guy. So I'm gonna keep my weapons here. Another ropey opening hand. Awesome. You get some use out of upgrade now. It's tempting to coin, I must admit. Let's just go ahead and do that. Because we don't have a turn 3 play, so I'd rather coin into the weaponsmith. Though he's pretty good this turn as well.
Charge forward!
This allows me to play the weaponsmith next turn and immediately upgrade with the coin.
Avast, matey!
Awesome. However, again, that's just changed what I'm gonna... Well... Yeah, I think that's just changed what I'm gonna do here.
For the well song!
I don't have enough mana.
Actually, the weaponsmith might very well be the better option. No, it's not. No, it's not.
For Najatan, where shall I
Suddenly remember this guy's a 1-2. He can't take out my Warsong commander by himself.
Try this!
Where shall I strike?
Watch this!
So, focusing on getting control in the middle of the board.
Truth is my shield.
And again, you just see how amazing these Warsong commanders are when your opponents leave them on the board.
What to do?
For the well song!
Is he dead? 9, 12, 15, and my biggest guy, 18. Really? Sad times. Everything I does is one short, right? 5, 9, 12, 15,
I wonder.
19. Yeah. Why am I unable to count to 20 here? Bad at mathematics today. And this is why we draft Warsong commanders.
Garrosh versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death!
Wow, I am king of going second today, aren't I? Go.
Put this apple on your head.
Back to work.
So not the greatest play in the world, but it does the job. If he makes a big guy, we can just slam it and finish it off afterwards. I'm sure whatever he makes is going to be bigger than a 2-2, right? Okay, cool. Another one, awesome. So I get to trade them off beautifully.
No problem.
Wanna blow something up?
So treacherous, Mad Bombers. So treacherous. They do not like being summoned. Now we could save the Azor Drake. Should I say this inner rage here?
Greetings.
But I think we just inner rage now.
Just me and Mr. Bitey.
And then we get to do the reverse slam.
Your turn to bleed.
Unlucky! Paying 4 mana for a 2-3 doesn't seem the best.
For Najatar.
Your turn to bleed. Geralt, you are not fit to rule the Horde.
Where shall I
To bleed.
So I'm just going to focus on beating him up here.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Where shall I strike?
He summons another 4/5, doesn't he? Yep. Okay.
The gates are open.
Your turn to bleed.
Job's done.
shock horror. Why am I not surprised by that?
The eyes, the Earth One, are upon us.
Your turn to bleed!
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Charge forward!
So I've set up a kill next turn there. Let's see whether he realises.
Charge forward!
Not quite what was planned.
Ready to ride.
For Najatar.
Now I'm just going to try and put enough guys out there and say, have your bananas, you're at 4 life. Like, you can kill my 2 biggest guys. Let's see what you can do with 10 mana this turn. You know, I mean, I could have silenced the 7/7, made it a 4/4, traded with the 5/1, but... So you're dead, I mean... Oh.
Well played. You have better.
My thanks.
Eight to 0. Again, you know, that was just another priest. It was just a little bit too slow getting in, you know, getting minions out and getting pressure on me. Was that 2 mind controls he played, or just one? Am I forgetting how that game played out there? But you know, it's his best card by a mile, and the Thought Steal really didn't help him. You know, if that Thought Steal had been the other cards on offer, he could have just played one of those cards. Instead, you know, even like on turn 16, he can't afford to be spending 3 mana drawing 2 random cards from his opponent's deck there. Looks like the game's about to time out on me here. Oh, no, here we go.
Garrosh versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death!
These are some just rubbish cards we're getting here. Well, that's a lot better. We got a 2-drop, so I'm happy now. Oh wow, this is like the first time I've seen Fiery War Axe in 9 games. I finally saw this card. I'm just shocked it even exists.
Like my invention.
Back to work!
I like whipping this guy here because 4 power is very hard for priests to deal with. They've got like smite and that's it. You know, Shadow Word Pain doesn't help there.
The sun well.
No problem!
So, you know, I could have played the War Axe and killed the 3/3 and that would have been a great play, for sure. But I also wanted just to dig through my deck a bit that turn.
Blood and plunder.
So that was an extremely painful turn for me. No silence or anything there. So that sucked.
Is someone injured?
Yep, and he's just got the nuts there. Can't risk leaving the light spawn out there, so probably are going to have to use the slam.
Charge forward!
So cost me a few cards there, but you know that's what priests do. They're very good at that.
Don't mess with Tusker.
We must cleanse.
Wow,
the sun well.
another cleric. That's just ridiculous. So yeah, that's one in the game now. At this point, there's nothing I can do to get back into this game. You know, this one is long gone.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Do you like to play with fire?
Yep. Yeah, I've just drawn all my expensive cards. So, you know, impossible. Not even sure this matters at all, either. I'm not playing the Lord of the Arena out because of mind control. Not that it matters really, but
It's time for a little blood.
nice of him not to attack me there, I thought. Not sure why he wasn't just killing me there.
The gates are open.
Yep, we'll give him this one. So disappointing, just all my expensive cards there. I mean, look, there's plenty in there. You know, I could have maybe done the Fiery War Axe and took out the 3/3, but he had multiple Shattered Sun Clerics, and that was a card that just turned the game completely.
Garrosh versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death!
And we're playing pros again. That priest from before. So we know he's got mind controls. I'm going to put this out turn 1 so that our Slam can take out his cleric, because I do remember him having clerics.
Do you like to play with fire?
This hand's ridiculous.
I hope you like my invention.
Charge forward! Rutaroga!
For the well song! Charge forward! For the well song! For the well song!
That works okay for me. Wow. Wowee.
I've got a huge card.
I love people who play bad cards like Stormpike Commander.
Try this.
It's such a horrible card, that. 5 mana to deal 2 damage to something, and then it trades with a 2/2. Awesome. I am amazing at this game.
What now?
2, 4. Kinda wanna keep this inner age for this berserker. So no, we definitely gotta use the inner rage here.
Watch this.
Job done.
So expensive turn, but had to be done. Fen Creepers are just really hard cards to deal with.
Your magic shall not save you.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
There he is with all the clerics again.
Charge forward!
Medic!
Your turn to bleed!
Back to work! No problem!
Now he's sitting on his 4 mind controls or whatever he's got.
Mind if I roll need?
Your magic shall not save you.
It's time for a little blood.
For the War Chief! For Hellscream!
For the well song!
No problem!
And there's his Shadow Madness again, just to ruin my day even more.
Drink with me, friend.
Is someone injured?
Awesome.
For Nazata.
Had to be done, unfortunately. Rather him have a card in his hand and I have the board position of, you know, getting an extra minion, than me trading with each and just putting a 4/5 onto an empty board. I mean, it's an argument for saying what's the average power level of that card that he's going to draw, and if it's better than a 2/2, then, you know, trade them off. You know, so that's a fair argument. I mean, he's got 3 cards. He should just play his cards.
I got the best deal feels any.
play your cards. There you go. Just make guys. That's
Quickly.
terrible play. Why didn't he pump his cleric to 3/3? Okay. Thanks for that.
Where shall I strike?
Job's done.
So he should have pumped up his cleric to 3/3, took out my 2/2. Healed his guy up afterwards, maybe? Because it's had 2 damage dealt to it. That seemed nice of him.
Where shall I strike?
The light shall burn you.
That good, eh? So he's probably got Shadow Word Pains in his hand. Or like Holy Nova or something like that doesn't kill anything.
Is someone injured?
And he's dead.
Well played.
Awesome. Really didn't think I'd get back into that game there, but then I remembered how good Azor Drake is in the late game. 9-1. Could have finished 8-3 if my opponents had been a bit better there. I think probably 2 of them punted the game along the way. Again, I'm gonna mention this. I mentioned it the other day. There was some guy on some forum who was saying, "Oh, you know, Rivo only posts these good games." All my games are good. What can I say? It's just really crushing at the moment, and not hiding anything from any of you. 175 gold, really poor. Might be that the players on the EU server are a little bit worse than the American servers, but that's another terrible booster. Back to bad boosters. That's me all the way there. Anyway, guys, if you've checked it through to the end, please give us a like. That's all I ask for 2 hours of work. Spend a couple of seconds clicking that like button, and please share it with your friends, even though you don't want to tell them how to play the game properly, so you can beat people up yourself. And until next time, ta-da!